an institute with 4 extensive eco-friendly campuses at Vellore, Chennai, Amravati, Andhra Pradesh and Bhopal.
Here diversity is at its finest.
Robert Ingersoll has truly said, "Music expresses feeling and thought. Without language, it was below and before speech, and it is above and beyond all words." The notion that music can influence your thoughts, feelings, and behavior probably does not come as much of a surprise. If you've ever felt pumped up by listening to your favorite fast-paced rock anthem, or been moved to tears by a tender live performance, then you easily understand the ability of music to impact moods and even inspire action. If one has the gift of music, he doesn't need any other skill, as it is unrivaled. A career in the music industry starts by stringing pleasant sounds together in a rhythm which touches one's heart. The flow of the program for this evening is as follows. We will begin the welcome address followed by a brief introduction and a video on the university. Then we shall invite the esteemed representative of Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture to present a brief overview of the institution. After the representative's presentation, we shall request the resource person to answer a few questions raised by the attendees in the Q&A segment. Then we shall conclude the session with a vote of thanks.
A very warm welcome to all present here virtually with us for this session of Avenir 2021. Avenir 2021 is organized with the vision to empower and facilitate students to navigate their future and make their dreams come real. The orange gemstone for today is coral. It's known as the stone of peace and transformation. It releases unhealthy thoughts and emotions from your mind. You should never say no to a beautiful new world and accepting the challenges that this new world can offer. Coral signifies musical intelligence. So those who are passionate about singing, playing instruments, or composing music can pursue their career as musicians, disc jockeys, singers, or composers.
Wow, this is what we are here for. Avenir 2021 is organized with a vision to empower and facilitate students to navigate their future and make their dreams real.
Good evening, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to wholeheartedly welcome the dignitaries from the Ministry of Education, Dr. Shivakumar Manikyam, the Honorable Chairman of the Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman, members of the various Board of Directors, CBSE officials, distinguished members of the MOE in Oman, officials of the Embassy of India, the Honorary and Mr. Alkesh Joshi, the Honorary President of the School Management Committee of Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir, Presidents, Vice Presidents, and members of the School Management Committees, all principals, vice principals, heads of various departments, coordinators, teachers, parents, and all enthusiastic aspirants.
We cordially welcome distinguished members of the business community, members of the education cell, our sponsors, digital partner, our media partner, and our valued donors.
This year, Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir is the proud torchbearer of this mega event under the auspices of the Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman. Welcome all once again. Your hosts for this evening are Timothy of Class 11
and Manat of Class 8.
From Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir. Dear audience, it's our pleasure and privilege to have you all here with us on this journey of transforming your dreams into reality. Participants, you're requested to fill in the feedback form, which will be posted in the chat box towards the end of this session. Filling this form is necessary and it will fetch you a participation certificate. You're requested to post your queries in the chat box. Our distinguished speaker will answer them in the Q&A session. For those who have joined through YouTube, you're requested to check the description box for the link to the feedback form.
Famous classical dancer Acharya Parvati Kumar has truly said, "This is just the beginning. There is a lot to learn, a lot more." Preparing for the brightest future, Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture offers a holistic culture experience which is designed to enhance performance and pedagogical studies. Their aim is to create consummate artists, insightful researchers, and sensitive choreographers. The course includes learning traditional repertoire, dance, performance, body movements, and facial expressions, technique and choreography, yoga and anatomy, and body toning, music and rhythm together with research-oriented studies, Indian aesthetics, values, and culture history along with allied arts. The founder principal is renowned Dr. Sandhya Purecha, and today we have our disciple, Miss Suhani Dhanki, who is an Indian dancer and television actress. She will be giving us a glimpse about the university. Over to you, ma'am.
Namaste. Thank you, Manat and Timothy. This was really wonderful. Manat, thank you for the wonderful introduction. I am very honored to be here representing my respected Guru, Dr. Sandhya Purecha ji. Before I take you through a journey on Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture, may we please stream the video of Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture. It's a beautiful artistic video created by the students themselves, and I'm sure you will enjoy getting an insight into the world of dance at Bharata College.
Imagine a dance where every part of the dancer's body tells a story, where eyes convey grace and devotion. Geetam, Vadyam, Nrityam, Trayam, Sangeetam Uchyate. This shlok depicts the importance of music in dance form. What it means is that the songs, instruments, and the dance together create Sangeet. Dr. Sandhya Purecha and her students have taken the repute of the college and this form of dance far and wide. These Bharatanatyam performances have been greeted with wide-eyed wonder and admiration. The applause that rings at the end of every recital by the students is the evidence of the fact that even after thousands of years, art goes on. Art is immortal.
jum taka jum takita jum jum takita jum tak tarakita taka jum taka jum takita jum takita jum tak tarakita taka jum taka jum takita jum.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing screen and that wonderful video. Um, I'm just going to share screen now. One moment, please. Taking you into the world of Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture, managed by the Sarfoji Raje Bhosle Bharatanatyam Training and Research Center, affiliated to the Kavi Kulaguru Kalidas Sanskrit University in Ramtek, Nagpur, in Maharashtra, India. The Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture, as you saw, is founded by Sangeet Natak Academy awardee, performing academician, scholar, dancer, choreographer, researcher, innovator, Guru Dr. Sandhya Purechaji. The Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture is a pioneering Indian classical dance college based in Mumbai, Maharashtra. At Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture, we recognize the skills to take your performing arts career to the next level and work towards preparing for the brightest future. We offer a holistic cultural experience designed to enhance performance and pedagogical studies with an aim to create consummate artists, insightful researchers, and sensitive choreographers, as Mannat beautifully explained before this. The beautiful part about this college is that it is possibly the only college that is affiliated to a Sanskrit university. The Kavi Kulaguru Kalidas Sanskrit University is a university entirely dedicated to Sanskrit learnings. And Dr. Sandhya Purechaji, who is a pioneer of Sanskrit studies in dance, has taken affiliation with this Sanskrit university because at her institution, Shastra and Sampradaya, theory from ancient dance texts, and Sampradaya, the application of the theory into dance, happens simultaneously. And what better form of learning than doing it in association and affiliation to a college that is dedicated to Sanskrit, one of the most ancient, logical, scientific languages of India. The university is established by the government of Maharashtra and recognized by the University Grants Commission and Association of Indian Universities, New Delhi. The university is also recognized abroad and all over the world as a prime university. So students who do take a degree from our university, from our college affiliated to the university, are sure to get credits for recognition for studies abroad. It gives me immense pride to share that the Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture was awarded the Academic Excellence Award by the university, by the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, Shri Varkadeji. A few words about the management. The college is managed by Sri Sarfoji Raje Bhosle Bharatanatyam Training and Research Center, an NGO established by Dr. Sandhya Purechaji in the year 1993 in memory of one of the greatest rulers of the Tanjore, a state in Tamil Nadu, which was a center of dance and classical arts and music. The ruler was Raja Sarfoji. And in memory of this great ruler who composed and created a lot of works in the arts, Dr. Sandhya Purecha established the Sarfoji Raje Bhosle Center. It is an NGO that involves socio-cultural philanthropy. Dr. Sandhya Purecha also initiated a campaign called Soch, Save Our Cultural Heritage, to share, spread, promote, propagate Indian art and culture by organizing festivals all around the year, by organizing workshops, paper presentations, and encouraging research amongst the students as well. Bharat College is proud to be Sorry, the network dropped. I'm so sorry. Just moving to the slide. The Sarfoji Raje Bhosle Center is a training and research center, and the center conducts dance training through two of its main dance institutes, Kala Parichai for beginners and school students, and Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture for those seeking higher education in dance. About the founder, Guru, Dr. Sandhya Purechaji. A few words about her, because this was her brainchild. I think Guruji, Sandhyaji, my Guruji already shared before that it was her vision, where as a girl who was, I think, all of 13 told her Guruji that when I grow up, I want to be a dance teacher like you and start a dance college. And to see that vision actually manifest into this great institution is extremely awe-inspiring. Guruji, Sandhyaji is the foremost performing academician, an incredible dancer, ingenious choreographer, erudite author, principal of Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture, and the artistic director of Kala Parichai, Mumbai. She is also an authority on Indian classical dance and Sanskrit. She is affiliated to several universities, offering her expertise as an expert advisor on the Academic Council and Board of Studies, and is known as a scholar, has delivered illustrative talks on dance to a diverse audience. And as an author, she has researched and authored almost 7 books on dance. She has been awarded by numerous organizations all around the world, but with the most prestigious National Sangeet Natak Academy Award for overall contribution at the hands of the President of India. She's awarded also in Sanskrit and dance by the 2 highest state awards of Maharashtra. As Manat described in the beginning, what Guruji has always taught his students, especially his senior-most disciple, Dr. Sandhya Purechaji, that there is a lot to learn, a lot more. And Guruji, Sandhyaji, always keeps this motto on the forefront. Sharing a little bit about our logo, Bharata, Bhav, Rag, and Tal. Bharata, the word, is synonymous. It is if you expand it, Bha stands for Bhav, that is the feeling. Ra stands for Rag, the melody. And Ta stands for Tal, the rhythm. The college is also named after sage Bharata, the author of the Natya Shastra, the most ancient and the most revered treatise on Indian dance and dramaturgy written over 2 millenniums ago. The ethos. What is the ethos of our college? If you're talking about a cultural institution, an Indian classical dance institution, we believe in forming a firm foundation in our traditional roots so that artists can branch out as creative thinkers and innovative practitioners. Our Guruji, Dr. Sandhya Purechaji, believes that the deeper you go into the Shastra, the deeper you go into our roots, the stronger you feel to open your branches up like a tree and explore the highest skies and the farthest horizons in your arts field. She also, and the institution also respects and follows the Guru Shishya Parampara deeply. So as an artist, if you are learning from your guru since several years, we do not expect you to stop learning from your teacher. We tell you that you can continue learning in your own parampara, in your own tradition, just with the basis of the course that we provide. This also ensures that the student and their guru have a long-lasting relationship, something that Dr. Sandhya Purechaji has with each of her students. One of the other salient features of the college is that we have been successful in creating a blend of spirituality along with professionalism. When you look at art, it is a passion, but very few have the opportunity to make it their profession. But just by making it your profession, we make sure that you are still rooted in your roots. So you are constantly connected to your identity as well. How do we do that? We'd love to elaborate in the next few slides. As a college, our mission is to establish a systematized teaching process and a platform for all dancers to enter higher academic portals, along with performance opportunities by preserving Guru Shishya Parampara, along with authenticity of the form. We also aim to integrate dance education within the new cultural education policy, where academics and culture and your roots are integrated. We provide holistic education encompassing the cognitive, emotional, and spiritual development of artists and students. We offer a systematized educational approach to arts, which is rooted in cultural knowledge and understanding, which helps to give clarity of thought, which therefore helps in creativity and independence. It is culture-based education, making it more meaningful through related subjects like yoga, journalism, tal, music, travel and tourism. All these subjects form a very essential part of learning at Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture, along with dance. Giving freedom of expression and exploration by forming firm foundational teachings is our mission. Our goals are to develop this. The college is, as we said, focused and dedicated towards making artists consummate, making students independent, and giving students the wings to fly. The founders of the college, Dr. Sandhya Purecha-ji and Bhavna Shah-ji, have trained and mentored so many students over the years, and you will see each of them have their own career paths, have integrated their academic studies along with their dance studies, and taken their career forward, keeping dance at their core. And this is only because the teachers don't hold you back. They give you wings to fly and soar. The goals of the college are to develop dedicated students, teachers, and performing artists who will strive to promote the art form, to encourage significant research on Indian culture locally, nationally, and globally, because Indian dance has a very, very rich antiquity. And at the college, Dr. Sandhya Purecha-ji encourages the study of textbooks, of ancient holy books, respected books like the Veda, Upavedas, Upanishads, Puranas, the epics like Ramayana, Mahabharata, as well as dance texts. And revisiting these texts and bringing them to light in the contemporary times is something that we'd like our students to be inspired from and embark upon. Our goal is also to enhance creativity and an innovative approach through elaborate learning and performing. We also insist on providing myriad career opportunities in dance and its related fields. As you may have heard in Guruji's lecture, that there are numerous pathways to take dance as a career. So at Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture, under the cultural guidance of Dr. Sandhya Purecha-ji, you can rest assured that you will definitely find your calling and career opportunity within the dance world. We also aim to spread Indian art and culture to art lovers, transcending any barriers of age. You don't need to be worried whether you're 14 or 40. If you wish to dance and if you wish to take dance seriously, this is the right place for you. We also provide a platform for solo and group performances in our productions, in the repertory company of Dr. Sandhya Purecha-ji that is impaneled with the ICCR New Delhi and is also graded as an outstanding group at the Festival of India Cell, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. When we say we provide a holistic approach to arts education, we mean that we have access to the technology, equipment, and facilities to prepare you for your career in the arts. Students will gain a very good overview of the key technologies impacting on all our lives now and into the future. Other forces of change are also discussed, such as globalization, climate change, population growth, COVID-19, online learning and teaching, dance anthropology, dance science, and students will understand and gain the skills of Shastra and Sampradaya, theory and practice, needed to prepare for the constant revolution in performing arts. It is important that art is ever evolving and relevant in present times. And by giving you knowledge into present circumstances and studying the past and the present, it helps artists prepare for the future and think as visionaries. Integrated within our dance education at the college, you will see that you don't just study dance, you study various other subjects. And this is where you have Dr. Sandhya Purechaji's holistic knowledge and experience of over the years. She says that making your passion your profession through cultural and value education, dance is viewed as a science where through research and methodology, you learn to analyze dance. You also learn the art of choreography, which is also a science because you have spatial awareness, you have thought, you have visualization, you have to have inferences. Dance is also mathematics, where tal, rhythmic patterns, calculations, geometry, all of them form a part of your learning. There's also body line and body language that you think about that is integrated in studying dance and mathematics. Dance as psychology, where the study of bhava arising from heart and mind. Bhava is a psychological state. It is, as Sandhya ji says, the first thought that arises in a thoughtless mind. That study at the very root forms a very integral part of dance training. Dance is also viewed as sociology, where through the code of Guru Shishya Parampara, we learn how to be in a social environment, how to be with our elders, how to be with our peers through group performances, and how to be a good human being. Dr. Sandhya Purechaji always says that to learn art, to be an artist, you first need to be a good human. And at the college, we keep that as priority. Dance as a philosophy, where the study of scriptures like the Vedas, Upavedas, the Upanishads, the Puranic stories, the Puranic legends, the Ramayana, Mahabharata, which are not just mythological texts, they are actually the history, they are reality. They teach you dharma, that is the rules, the values, the norms of living a righteous life. And through the means of dance, heavy subjects that we feel are heavy are taught so effortlessly. Dance as physiology, where we study the body, health, mind, we study anatomy. We also study dance as therapy. If you see right at the beginning, Mannat spoke about music, about the importance of music, how music is so important in life. How color therapy, Timothy spoke about the color orange and color therapy. So it's wonderful to have that option as well. Dance as physiotherapy, stress management, shastras, minor limb movements, all of these are then also integrated in dance study. Dance as education and dance towards Sanatan truth, the final goal to meet ultimate satisfaction. Next. Someone's messaged, I'm not audible. Am I audible? Can someone please tell me?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now moving on to the courses. What are the courses offered in Bharat? The courses are offered in various Indian classical dance styles. And which are these classical dance styles? You have Bharatanatyam originating from South India. You have Kathak originating from North India. You have Manipuri originating from Northeast India. And Kuchipudi, which is also originating from South India, from the state of Andhra Pradesh. What are the courses offered? We start with a pre-degree diploma. A pre-degree diploma prepares you for the degree course. So it is the foundational study. It sets your foundation. It starts inspiring you to study text, to just open text, to start reading different kinds of texts. And of course, learning the various compositions and the performance aspects of dance. Also introduces subjects like travel tourism, journalism, yoga, music. Then you have the degree course, which is the Bachelor of Arts in Dance. Following on, you have a Master of Arts in Dance, which is a more in-depth study. And you can even further pursue your PhD under the guidance of performing academician and scholar, Guru Dr. Sandhya Purechaji, and then take your research in dance further. What are the course highlights? The course study uses the body as an instrument. How is the body used as an instrument? To give personal insight comprising expressive, original movements with theoretical structure, along with an innovative and artistic movement experience from ancient Indian dance literature. In this manner, dance therapy and creative choreography includes evolution, principles, aesthetics, purposeful approaches, techniques, and discipline in correlation with other Indian arts, which can be used in group and individual performances. The course also highlights that dance and all other art forms are interrelated. Dr. Sandhya Purechaji believes and gives us proof how over the years, the 64 arts, the 64 kalas are all intertwined within each other. And at the college, we give you that experience of how all art forms are interrelated. We focus on Angika Abhinay, which is the basic body language. We're training via technique-based precision in body language with strong foundational training, adhering to purely classical dicta. As we said, the deeper you go, the more you can shine and look towards the sky. The study of Shastra or theory, where through research, rediscovery, and reconstruction of ancient Sanskrit treatises for an insight into splendors from our traditions for creation of movements. Interdisciplinary studies, where the application of Shastra into Sampradaya, that is theory into practice, interrelation of various arts, which explores the transcendental liaison between dance and sculpture, dance and music, dance and literature, dance and painting, dance and yoga, and various other subjects that you may be studying, and how you can integrate dance studies within your practice to take it one step further. We also focus on ancillary studies and less explored subjects like travel and tourism, media, photography, stage management, event management, light design, set design, journalism, creative writing, and critical appreciation. As you saw in the video before this, you saw how all students were in a theater. They were all they're working on a lighting console. They were working on stage. They were working with the technicians. Because as a dancer, you need to be independent. You need to explore and understand and know about every aspect of performance should you choose to be a performer. Not just learning the technique, but also knowing about the costumes, about stage management, about music, about sound, about light, and about everything that entails a complete production. We also give you practical skills by taking you on the floor, going through a production week where you go through the process of creating your own solo works or group works. Dance pedagogy, choreology, and teaching methodology, where dance academia and evolution, including cultural history, social development, and understanding of new age terminology like contemporary, modern, oriental, neoclassical dance forms. We introduce these forms to you so that when you are out there in a global world, you don't feel intimidated by how dance is perceived. You're well aware, you know of the different dance forms of the world, you know what's happening, and you are able to find a fine balance between your own practice and what's going on in the world. We also teach writing dance in notation, a unique and a beautiful methodology coined by Acharya Parvati Kumarji, where through the choreology technique, where you write dance and where you can have everything written and you can just revisit it once and you are sure to remember every step without faltering. We also provide a teacher's training program for systematized teaching methodology for those who wish to pursue teaching in the future. There are also placements in the college where we prepare you for your UGC NET exams and other competitive exams so that you can become a professor at the college or become professor at various universities and colleges all across the world. I feel privileged to say that I am also a visiting professor at this wonderful institution, Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture. And this is all thanks to the preparation and guidance by my guru, Dr. Sandhya Purechaji. At the college, we also focus on performance, choreography, and creative practice, where through the performance wing, students are given several opportunities to perform at various events in solo performances as well as group productions. Artists are also recruited in Dr. Sandhya Purechaji's repertory company and as a part of her empaneled group. Students are also given creative tasks as well as choreographic mentorship as a part of their dance study. So you're not just reproducing what is taught to you, you are also constantly challenged to create your own and mentored to go out there and make your own creations. At the college, there are various student opportunities, and rest assured, under the tutelage and under the guidance of Dr. Sandhya Purechaji, you are sure to shine. The student experience at Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture includes a diverse range of cultural activities, making students directly involved in designing their own artistic journey, which meets the high standards of our curriculum requirements. There's so much for students to do and experience here. We're so proud to say that all the students of Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture have branched out across the globe and continue to propagate the arts, not only as performers, choreographers, teachers, and researchers, but also as actors, photographers, stage designers, physiotherapists, psychiatrists, journalists, graphic designers, all of this relating to dance and movement with their respective areas of expertise. The college has also gone on to see about two or three students who've already completed their PhD in dance, and about, I think, almost 10 or 20 more students who've enrolled to do their PhD and further studies in dance. There are students who've been awarded national scholarships, they've been awarded scholarships to study abroad, just because they've had this cultural backing, this study and this base in cultural learning. Students who applied to universities, Ivy League universities in America, other forefront universities in the UK and other countries, have got a lot of benefit because they have this rooted degree in dance. As students, you will have performance opportunities, you will be prepared, and you will have access to scholarships and fellowships. There will be special workshops conducted for you where the greatest of the greatest artists from all across the world will come and give you the best lectures and demonstrations, and you will learn firsthand from them. There's a lot of placement opportunities where teaching jobs, so there's options to earn and learn. There's also research and paper presentation seminars. So if you wish to take up research going forward, there's a lot of opportunities for you to pursue that on the side. If you wish to become a performer, you can join the repertory company. You can get mentorship under Guru Dr. Sandhya Purechaji for choreography to become a soloist. There's also short-term diploma courses that you can experience in Natya Shastra, Abhinay Darpanam, in Indian folk dances, just to give you a more fulfilling and a more awareness of everything that's happening around the world. A beautiful thing that I can say about one of the many beautiful things that I can say about our Guru is that she never stops us. She always gives us the complete freedom to explore and learn and gain as much as you can from the world. So just because you're learning dance, you're not limited to just learning dance. You can access and enjoy and learn as many things as you want and use those experiences and observations in your dance. Bharata College also organizes their annual Gati Festival, which is for the students and by the students, an annual paper presentation, which is open to colleges and students and artists all across the world. You get special career guidance should you wish to take dance as your full-time career or as a career. Placement opportunities, even comparing cultural programs, managing events, or alternate careers, as we saw before. You can get in touch with us on this email address. You also have our website, www.bharatacollegeofdance.org. With that, I conclude my presentation and now open the floor to questions. Thank you so much for such a patient hearing, all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was truly an enriching and empowering session. Ma'am, may I now invite our moderator for the session, Poonam Madam, to share with you the questions raised by our audience. Ma'am, may I request you to answer a few queries which have been raised by our valued audience.
Thank you, Manat. Firstly, let me thank you, Suhani ma'am, for that wonderful and detailed explanation which gave us a clear insight into your college. Allow me to now pose a few questions that have been raised by our audience. The first question, what inspired you to choose dance as your own career?
Um, Thank you. That's such a lovely question. I fell in love with dance the day I saw my guru dancing. So when I saw my guru, Dr. Sandhya Puricharji dancing, I said, I want to be that. And that's what I want to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do in dance as a career. And I think that's where a guru or the right guru comes into place, because she is the one who paved my path and guided me through different, guides me, sorry, wrong to say guided, still guides me through different pathways and keeps giving me various opportunities. So I can strongly say that it is my guru who is my inspiration and my aspiration that made me choose dance as a career.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, definitely. Having a guru like Sandhya ma'am, as you've been speaking about her throughout the session, is surely a great, great thing. Let's move to the next question now. Ma'am, usually people consider dance as a hobby, yeah, and do not think of it as a career option. So would you like to clear that misconception for the people around here?
Yes. What happens is that it's probably because, again, I feel your mentor is very important, because as students we just look at dance on TV. We look at dance people dancing. We don't realize that within the dance there is so much study. Within the dance there is so much integration. There is so much scope to apply your dance in your field of study as well. So I think being at the right institution, being at the right under the right guidance of the teacher, it really helps you explore and open your mind to many avenues. And definitely dance is a very beautiful career choice because you do what you love. And I think that is nothing better than that, right? You get to explore what you love and get to do that in the best manner.
Exactly. Thank you, ma'am. Next question. When do you usually start admissions for these courses that you're offering? So,
So usually the term starts around between June and August. So the admissions open anytime in mid June, just after summer break, and admissions are open for nearly 2 months. But should anyone wish to admit themselves, say in the second term, say in the winter session, you can definitely write to us. And but this is of course usually admissions happen between June and August. In special cases, you can always write, and if there is an opening, then the administration department can get back to you and give you insight on that.
okay, thank you, ma'am. And do you have any eligibility criteria or cutoff percentage?
Eligibility criteria, you can actually look that up on our website. If you go under admissions, you will find the eligibility criteria. At pre-degree, there's no eligibility as such, except that you need to clear your 10th grade, because it's just like junior college or your 11 plus and 12. But when you do your degree course, you need to have at least 3 years of experience in dance, in any of the dance styles, and you need to have cleared your 12th grade. This is the basic. And there is an entrance exam as well, but you're usually prepared for that, so you don't have to stress about it.
Okay, yeah.
Masters, you need 5 years experience. It's 5 years and then 7 years, up to 7 years. You can check the entire exact eligibility on the website. So if you have any questions, absolutely feel free to write to us.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for answering all the questions so patiently. Over to the compare now.
Thank you, ma'am. We're truly grateful for your relevant, valued, and patient answers to all our queries. I'm sure the participants are enlightened and have got a true picture about the prospects available for them at your esteemed organization. Attendees, please do remember to fill in the feedback form.
As we have come to an end of this session, I reckon it a privilege to put my gratitude into words. It is my pleasure to propose the vote of thanks. On behalf of Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir, the organizing team, and the entire audience, let me first express a profound gratitude to His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said for the magnanimous benevolence showered on the Indian diaspora in the Sultanate of Oman. May the Almighty shower abundant blessings on His Majesty and this peaceful and prosperous country of our residence.
We extend our heartfelt thanks to our eminent speaker, Ms. Suhani from Bharata College of Fine Arts and Culture. Thank you, ma'am. This session was truly informative and enlightening. Our deepest sense of appreciation and gratitude to Dr. Shivakumar Manickam, Chairman of Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman, distinguished guests and esteemed officials from Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman, and other members of the board and honorary members of the Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams, for encouraging presence and guidance at all times. A sincere thanks to Mr. Alkesh Joshi, the Honorary President of Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir Management Committee, and other members of the committee for their overwhelming encouragement at all times. I also wish to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to our Tara strength and source of motivation, our beloved principal, Mr. D.N. Rao, the honorable principals of all participating schools in the MENA region, vice principals, assistant vice principals, coordinators, supervisors, and the entire teaching community of all participating schools for their support, guidance, and active involvement.
We are indeed grateful to our platinum sponsor, StudyCo, gold sponsors, Jain Group of Institutions, Grey Matter Academics, Sri Ramchandra Institute of Higher Education and Research, Valor Institute of Technology, bronze sponsors, Middle East College, Thapar University of Engineering and Technology, MIT World Peace University, Pune, and Dallas Baptist University. Our digital partner, Spectrum, and our media partner, The Arabian Stories, for their support in making this mega event possible. I wish to thank each and every student and parent for their valuable presence in making this session of our Global Career Fair Avenue 2021 a grand event. An event of this kind requires the coordination of a committed team. My earnest and heartfelt thank you to the ISWK team behind the scene, working tirelessly and making Avenue 2021 a tangible reality. Last but not the least, I thank Almighty God for making this session a great success. Thank you all. See you soon for the next session at 7 p.m. by Mr. John Butler for International Foundation Group StudyCo. Take care and stay tuned.